So the story goes, once upon a time, in a planet which wasn't around, there was a Buddha, a kind of traditional Buddha, the kind of always like dressed like monk and always has like this kind of misogynistic view that if you're a woman, you have to be born as a man. But he was Buddha, nonetheless, and an arhat actually, and he was pretty good for the time. No, in that planet there was this princess called Jnanachandra, the Moon of Noses, which was a very famous princess, a very popular one, and also a very devout one. So she did practices, she meditated, she did a lot of merit. And once she conceived that she was going to liberate all beings, she basically called the Buddha, this kind of old school Buddha, for a visit. So she came and says, please master, allow me to liberate all beings. And he said, well, that's a great aspiration, that's absolutely a perfect thing to do. Now make merits, make offerings, support us, cook for us, take care of us, and with a little bit of luck, next life you can be born as a man, and when you're born as a man, then you can attain enlightenment. Then Jnanachandra was like, what? And he said, well, but does enlightenment has a gender requirement? And the Buddha says, yes, basically yes. And she says, what? How come? Isn't this empty? And he said, yeah, well, that's the theory, but in fact, you have to be a man. And then Tara says, based on this, from this day on, I take the vow of always generating myself as a female deity, and then helping every single being liberate himself. Well, I am a female deity. So she took this vow, and from this vow, Tara was born. And Tara came to our world in a flying saucer. It's a Bimala. It's from the Kalachakra. It's like a flying saucer with lasers and things. And when she came here, she found the person who's going to be Buddha Shakyamuni living in hell because of some past misdeed, and she liberated him. That's why Buddha Shakyamuni called her the Great Liberator. So that's Tara. So someone who is not per se violent, but is very fearless. She's not going to basically stay in a place that others are saying to her, but she's going to smash the glass ceiling with a flying saucer. So that's who basically she is. What is she very helpful? Well, to visualize all these inequalities, and especially to speak up, to have the courage and the ability and the power to take action. So I hope you have enjoyed this small story, and we'll talk tomorrow. Have a great day.